Target neutralized, over.
Hello and welcome to my impressions of DICE and EA's Battlefield 3 beta. First of all, sorry for this being a bit late. I've been busy, it's been hard to find time for gaming, let alone making videos about gaming. But anyway, moving on, this is the Battlefield 3 beta. Battlefield 3, the hugely hyped third numbered game in the series after Battlefield 2, but obviously in the meantime there have been other Battlefield games, including the Bad Company series, which attracted a lot of console gamers, including myself, to the series, which has, sort of traditionally a large portion of its, or possibly the majority of its fan base has been on the PC. But yeah, this is the beta map. I believe it's called Operation Metro. It's set in a battle-torn Paris. You play the rush mode, attacking and defending certain objectives, and absolutely from the get-go, the brilliant, trademark gameplay of Battlefield is absolutely there, better than ever. I love these games, or at least what I've played of these games, because as the name suggests, you actually feel like you're on a battlefield. In terms of the structure of the objectives and the teamwork, and the maps and the weapons and everything, just, it comes together. It doesn't feel kind of like 12 people randomly running around a map trying to kill each other. It feels like you are, participating in a battle, contributing to a team effort. And I love this. It feels very authentic. It's very engaging. I know that in the past I've had some of my sort of best ever online gaming moments in the Bad Company series. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be even more refined and even more fun with Battlefield 3. Regarding the visuals, obviously DICE and EA have been pushing the PC as the kind of primary platform for the game. And as you can see from videos and everything, the PC visuals just look incredible, and it really does show how far ahead, well, high-end PCs anyway, shows how far ahead they are from consoles. But of course we don't all have the money for a high-end PC, but the console version still looks really good. The environments look brilliant, everything looks really nice, especially things like all the effects like the gunfire and explosions. Everything just looks and really good and is animated really well. And the sound, oh my god, the sound is incredible. This is one of the best sounding games I've ever experienced. I'm playing with, I've recently got a headset. I've used to just use my TV speakers, and now I've got a headset, and it just sounds so good. The sort of snap of gunfire, the kind of scream of an RPG coming down a tunnel. It just, the crack of explosions. Everything just sounds so sharp and just really, really good. The sound is absolutely amazing. Really good. I've said that already, but yeah, the sound's pretty good. You've probably got that by now. But yeah, the animation, sound, visuals all come together and just create this incredibly authentic Battlefield feel, which is brilliant. In terms of bad things, it was difficult finding bad things, because this is a really good beta, but there might be a few balancing issues. I think I found possibly the shotguns, possibly the snipers to be a little bit overpowered compared to the other classes, and also a flashlight upgrade, where you basically have a flashlight attachment on the weapon. When enemies are using that against you, I can find that to be a bit overpowered, especially because it can be sort of, it can completely distort your vision, even in broad daylight, which seems a little bit off to me. But I mean, I could be wrong about the balancing. I'm not an online FPS veteran. I don't play online first-person shooters very often, so I could be a bit wrong with that. So don't take my word for it. But it's nothing too major. Doesn't damage the experience at all. One thing I would say though is bugs. This beta is pretty buggy in places. There's sort of graphical errors that cause sort of white flashing on some of the textures. There's sort of these really weird but kind of hilarious physics bugs, where sometimes someone could go flying in the air after you shot them. And sometimes things like muzzle flashes and smoke blasts can sort of linger in the air after someone's fired a gun and moved on. Their muzzle flash can still be floating in the air, which is quite funny really. But yeah, there are quite a few bugs, and people have pointed out that betas are usually held a bit earlier than this, and people are a bit worried, is this going to be sorted by launch day? But also, I think I read that the code that was used for this beta was over a month old. I'm not sure the reasoning behind that, but hopefully, fingers crossed, they can perhaps have some of these bugs could have been sorted out in the full game, Also there's always the opportunity of launch day updates and things, which can sort things out like that. So personally I'm not too worried about that. But you know, overall this is an incredibly fun beta. It's very addicting. You've got awards and ribbons and things and ranks that will keep you going round after round. Same authentic Battlefield gameplay in place, hugely refined. You've got a team-based gameplay there, very rewarding, all wrapped up in brilliant presentation and just incredible sound. Hopefully the full game with some launch day updates, you know, hopefully basically by the time everyone's playing it, hopefully all these bugs will be kind of ironed out. And the full game will be amazing. I can't wait. Comes out on the 25th in North America and the 28th in Europe. I'm really pumped for it. Might be doing a full review. I might be doing a review also of my Turtle Beach headset that I mentioned. But we'll see. And yeah, thank you very much indeed for watching.
Heads down! Grenade out! I'm gonna tear him a new asshole! Be advised, the enemy set the charge. Over.